Hey everybody, how are you lovelies? This is going to be a little bit of a quick one. I just received complexion correction kit. I spoke about it in my other makeup video about the fact that I don't really have much options for contouring if the darker shade of foundation was to run out, and just doing my casual flicking through the emails and saw that they were doing this really cool thing. Just looking at it in the palette, it looks more of a concealer type thing. Don't feel like it's going to do all that much contouring, but there is one shade that's dark enough, I think, for me, so that's why I got it. I thought, what a cool way to have just one palette that I can just take with me to do everything, rather than having to worry about having concealer with me all the time. And it was running out, so I thought I'll try this time. So we're going to just do, whoa, very creamy. I didn't expect that. Just a bit of a swatch. So that's the dark colour. I think that would work really well actually on my skin. But kind of annoying if you have darker skin. What would you do? That would be a great concealer, but not a contour. Okay, next one. People normally do this on their hands. I'm doing it on my cheek. That blends right in. Oh my goodness. It's actually my foundation colour, I reckon. Lol. Okay, so creamy, guys. Look at, not doing very much. I'm not putting very much pressure. Getting this really creamy. Lots of product comes off on the brush. So I've got to be a lot more light with it than what I just did. So that's a beautiful light concealer color. And then you've got the orange and green for color correction. So green's really good to block out any redness. I used to have a little pencil that they did that was actually really effective for spot correction. That is a lot of product, oh my goodness. And the orange I'm not going to even try. Orange is very good for if you need to cover out any pigment. So if green's good for covering red, then red's good for covering anything that's dark. So if you wanted to do a really full coverage of any pigmentation, freckles, you know, hair or anything like that, that would be the way to go. It's a really cute applicator. You get a dense concealer brush on one end and an angled concealer, the same sort of brush, just on an angle on the other end. Okay, I just wiped off the product that I put on in the middle of my cheek before, and that horrible amount of green I put on my chin, totally unnecessary. But just to sort of show how I would use it properly, just a little bit here, anywhere there's a little bit of something you want to cover a bit more of. And there. Okay, and then I'll do my usual contour section. I'm going to go very light today because I really don't want to be wearing much makeup for where I'm going in a few minutes. Okay, and the usual bit of concealer. It's so creamy. It's going to blend so nicely. You might notice I'm not wearing any foundation at this point. I'm not going to today. This is kind of what I do normally. I don't wear cream foundation every day because I'm prone to breakouts, and so far I haven't found one that won't, with regularly wear, give me really bad breakouts all the time. So the next thing I'm going to do is get some pressed powder. I should be doing this with a beauty blender, but I'm not. I just want to be quick about this. I really need to go actually. So this is needs to be as quick as possible, and that's generally my life. Whenever I'm ever having an opportunity to even look in the mirror, let alone use one for something like this, I'm usually rushing somewhere. So there it is. That's the concealer blended out really nicely. This is so nice. I have to say that the velvet finish pressed powder that Nutrimetics do, it's got such a creamy texture when it goes onto your skin, even though it is a dry powder. It's not drying though. It definitely doesn't sort of suffocate the skin or anything like that. It's very light. It goes on really creamy and very velvety. I'm just going to try and show you what I do. I'm not rubbing. I'm just the same way as you would with the beauty blender. Sorry. Just until you've worked it in. So you can still very definitively see where that line was, but it's blended through to the skin. The only problem I find with these types of sponges as opposed to beauty blending, you just got to keep on going for more product all the time. You can't really get a lot on the applicator first hit. Okay, this is the real test. Will it blend with the green or will it just remove it? So far so good. It's doing really good. Again, really light coverage. You can still see all the freckles. I guess I could have covered them if I really wanted to with concealer. I don't want to though. I really just want the lightest little coverage just to even out the skin tone and just so I kind of look like I made an effort. Okay, that's the base of what I'm going to do. And then I'm just going to add a tiny bit more of the dark concealer colour. Tiny bit because it's so creamy. Just to do that. Just a tiny little bit. It's a little bit of a frame because I will be using bronzer. So just to give it something to grip to. I will also say that it's quite late in the day and I do have tons of skin products on already, so I didn't feel the need to reapply any of those. Skin was quite moist already. I did go swimming with the boys this morning, and once I come home from that, it is treat the skin time. It is cleansing, it is moisturizing, just a quick routine, but especially after the pool, because I do not handle that chlorine well at all. Yikes, actually. I've got so many issues with my skin every time I go into the pool. It just dries it right out, and when I dry out, I break out. So that's me. Hi. Okay, just adding a bit of colour to the face. I'm going to start with on my double chin. Trying to frame it in, and I'm using this brush to blend in that contour line. Rather successful actually. This is a really dense blush brush, but it works really well for contouring. I showed you before that I like a angled brush, but we're trying to be quick here. We're using what we have. Okay. Still can't use my left hand because I've got stuff in the way here. And just blend in the sides of my nose with that bronzer. It's going to go into the brow a little bit. The other really cool thing that I got in this shipment, in this order, if I can ever get it out of the container, out of the box. This is a brand new product. It's called the Precision Brow Pencil. I'm really excited about this because I'm always hanging out for a new cool brow product. Oh my goodness, look how tinily thin this thing is. I don't know how to do this. I saw somebody do this on YouTube. I wonder if it'll work for me. Just thin tip. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. And then you get a spoolie on the other side. Oh, this is gorgeous. I could just... I need a mirror. Keep forgetting that this phone's not going to quite cut it for me seeing stuff. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. So lots of little fine... Oh, this is great. So fine and gentle. Oh wow, look at the precision's the right word. Cool. So it's really creamy product again, but because it's just so thin, I can draw in practically individual hairs. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that, done. Oh, I need my left hand, but it's okay, we'll improvise. So my eyebrows just happen to be already facing upwards. If they weren't spoolie, it's under the lid here, and I just brush up. But they did that already for me. I really need my left hand. It's okay, I'll stop fetching. Just keep going, you're running out of time. You're gonna be late, what's news? So cool. Cool. And then what I might do is go back into my concealer. I'm going to use the side of my hand like that, just to take the excess product off, because it's got concealer and contour on it, and I don't want a dark line under my brows. I just want to clean this veins, cover these veins up a little bit, and it'll also help clean up the shape of the eyebrow. There we go. Okay, just do a quick eye look, a little bit of lips, earrings on, and then we're ready to go. So I just did quickly 3 colours, quite a lot of olive, sort of a khaki green in the corner, a beautiful bright aquamarine turquoise just to match my top in the middle, and just to bring the 2 greens together, a bit of a pistachio kind of colour in the corner. It was literally just rub, blend, 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 rub, blend, blend, and yeah, very quick look. And now I've just got to do is blend it in. I'll show you guys how to do that. I'm still waiting for the blending brush that I ordered, so if you go one of those round pointy brushes, that will work really well, but this is just a fluffy brush. It's got a bit of an angle on it, which just helps with control. You don't even need that angle. What I'm going to do is just buff out the edges there so they're not so harsh. And once I'm happy with the shape of that, okay, once I'm happy with the shape of that, that's how I rinse off the blending brush. I'm just going to go really, really, really lightly. Just sweep, 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 and that just helps them all go into each other. I've already got a little bit of mascara on from earlier, but I might just add a little bit more just on the tips, remember, just for a bit of elongation. Okay, I had to hang up that towel because I've been told that window is glaring in the videos, so I hung up a purple towel. Any excuse to put purple in the picture. Okay, for lips, I'm not going to even do a colour. I've got this beautiful product. It's the lip treatment, so it's an SPF product, 15 I believe, and it is apricot kernel oil in this tube, and it feels amazing, and it has no colour. Yum. And it smells like apricots, which is really, really cool. And that's it. That's going to be me. So yeah, when you want to be quick, when you have no time, when you have 2 kids to still dress, and you should have left 5 minutes ago, boom. Alright, let me know what you guys think. You know, what do other mamas do? I'd really love to know. You know, if you still want to look really feminine, you still want to look like you made an effort, but you got to be quick, quick, quick. I would love to know what other people's tips and hacks and all that sort of stuff is. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this actually. Made up, blemish is gone, light and shade contour, huge effort. Looks like a huge effort, but you guys saw it didn't take any time at all. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.